Hello everyone, Dragon of these Blue once again, bringing to you yet an episode of Naruto Fails of the Week, and Gods on High, this is a fucking awful chapter. It honestly does have some good things in it, because it does clarify stuff I've been repeating to you all again and again and again, saying this is what this is what's gonna happen, yada yada yada. But it's also unbelievably predictable, and it's so pathetic that it actually is this predictable. But before we get on with that, I want to go over the polls that I asked you guys to vote in, and you guys have cast your vote. Let's see what the results have been. First, for how will Naruto and Sasuke be saved? Let's see what the votes are here. 17% of you voted that it would be plot convenience, which is pretty obvious, I think. Another 17% of you voted Sakura and Karin will save them, possibly dying in the process. It's sort of a give and take, because you want them to die, but at the same time, you don't want the others to be saved as well, so it's kind of, what do you want? It is a double-edged sword, technically. No one voted for demon magic or for true love. True love, well, Does Musashi even know what love is, for fuck's sake? Another 17% of you voted for love and peace, Woodstock, flower power. Yeah, that's fucking pretty obvious in a way, and goddamn annoying. But I'm very happy to say that 50% of you, including myself, voted just fucking die already. And that's pretty fucking sad when a lot of people do feel that way about the series, that these characters are so awful. The main characters are dead, and they want them to stay dead. That says way too much, and the fact that Naruto fans won't be able to understand that, it's just so goddamn sad. Moving on to the other poll here, how will Madara die? That's a big question. 17% of you voted plot convenience. No one voted that Sasuke would kill him or Naruto would kill him. That's also saying a lot. 33%, which is the majority of this poll, that Obito will kill him. Very predictable, and most likely what's going to happen, but fucking Christ. 17% of you voted he will become a good guy with the power of friendship. That's probably telling you how Obito will kill him, but then again, who knows? Another 17% of you voted if Musashi doesn't know, how the fuck should I know? Which is also a very fair assessment. And 17% of you voted self-destruction. Self-destruction could mean he making a mistake in his calculation, he could somehow kill himself with the power overloads, who knows? But then again, those are the votes, and a lot of interesting stuff. So for this episode especially, we're going to be focusing on how will Madara die, because it does focus to see if the majority is correct, with the 30% saying that Obito will kill him. And I'm going to be leaving these polls up, both of them as well. I want to see if you guys can keep putting in more votes to figure out what's actually going to happen, because even though things are very predictable, we know what's going to happen, things might change. So I'll go over this again at the end of the episode, but first let's get on with Naruto Fails of the Week. This week 131, chapter 665. Who am I now? A fucking idiot. That's what you are. But we all know that. Alright, moving on. Madara comes to kill them all, and the question we have to ask is this: will it be that easy? Even though it should be, it isn't. Obito is somehow stopping Zetsu from giving Madara the last half of Kurama. And now it fucking begins. The villain becoming good at last minute routine, or the Vader complex, good to bad to good. Looks like the poll is right, but let's see how this shitstorm unfolds. Obito asks what he is to Madara. Oh my goodness, he's trying to get out of the friend zone! Madara replies with, at first, which seems to be like a work the shaft kind of explanation, but it turns into an interesting backstory which for once is not bullshit. I have time and time again explained chakra, where it comes from in our world and what it is used for. I've also explained that it's not an energy of power like it's been used in the Naruto world, and I was proven right several chapters ago that it was a weak, unnatural energy. Madara now explains that chakra was given to mortal men to connect to one another and follow peace. They abused it, and they weaponized it. They have corrupted the power of chakra. Oh, I fucking love it when I'm right! To all of you Narutards out there who keep saying that, oh, the Naruto characters could beat any other manga character, you're fucking wrong. Once again, I told you, and the manga has now proved it once again. That's twice in a fucking row. So fuck you. Kinda sullying my victory here, but fuck you! Obito then begins to walk towards Madara, which is the moment the others have been waiting for, allowing Kakashi, Minato, and Gaara to counterattack. But it does not work, as Madara does a nice shadow counter, cutting off Minato's arm and comboing him into Gaara, and also comboing the Rasengan that Minato tried to use to kill him into Kakashi. Haha!
Double kill!
But what happens in the end? Obito attacks Madara to take away his power, giving this long speech about what a true leader is supposed to be, and that he knows who he truly is. As fucking predictable as ever. I've been told that Naruto is not a predictable and repetitive series, but clearly it fucking is. This also reinforces the problem that Naruto cannot do anything without someone else to hold his hand, or do it all for him. Even the fucking villains are doing his job for him. Fuck, I hate this series. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed that. For once I'm on time, so yay. And holy fuck, does anyone else feel this pissed off? It just, Why does it have to be so goddamn predictable? Why is it so goddamn awful? Only Masashi knows, but then again, to him, it's probably the greatest series ever made. And it's quite funny as well, because I may have said this or not, I may or may not have said this in the past, that when it comes to actually regarding how good Naruto is, a lot of manga sites refer to him as #1, but that has changed a lot as people have actually been using real rating systems, because before it's always been, oh, we'll just put that there because, when in reality, both in Japan and on some smaller manga sites, actually have some kind of rating system. In Japan, they have little cards that come inside the magazine and says vote on the chapter for every series. How was the art? How was the shading? How was the dialogue? How's it? They ask questions about everything so they can judge how the series is going and something needs to be fixed or whatever. And some manga sites are starting to do that, and Naruto is not even in the top 100, not even top 200 or even 1,000. It's gone in some sites. It's amazing. They're finally starting to retaliate and saying fuck this shit. And people keep saying that it's amazing, but it's not. It's not. It's a terrible fucking series. Fucking shit. Anyways, guys, I want you guys to once again go into the polls. The links are down below to make your vote, because A, we don't know what's going to happen to Naruto and Sasuke just yet, and who knows, something could happen with Obito and Madara. So I still want you guys to vote and tell me what you think. Either reinforce what you believe in, or tell me down in the comments, and fucking share those polls around. I want to get more people involved in this. I want to see if there really is anything else that's hidden under the surface in terms of what people are expecting, because, fuck. Gotta make some fun out of this shit anyways. This is Dragon of the East Blue saying sail on and keep enjoying the fails. See you next week.